What's up? What's up? What's up? I hope all of you are doing well. I know all of you are doing well now that you have graced this channel. Before I get started, I just wanted to let you guys know to please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also click that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. So yes, y'all, I am on my indigenous vibes. Yes, the original copper colored Americans looked just like me. Don't get it twisted. The Aboriginal people of this land had skin like mine. Don't get it twisted, okay? My mother is from Mississippi. My father is from Alabama. So I do have native on both sides, or Aboriginal, indigenous, whatever you want to call the original people of this nation. So yes, Chickasaw on my father's side, Choctaw on my mama's side. So yes, so I will be representing today, honey. I sure will. Yes. Rain dancing in my head and all. You feel me? And if y'all not feeling it, don't worry. Just go smoke you a peace pipe, okay? Hello. All right. So today on Composition Consciousness, the quote from yours truly today is, our trauma is no excuse to remain within it. Our trauma is no excuse to remain within it. You know, I knew one day I was going to have to be vulnerable with you guys and let you in on who I am and why I am the way that I am. And this subject to me is going to be a very heavy subject because I am going to be letting you guys in. Not some of you, but all of you who watch this channel. I'm going to be letting you into my world and the things that I've experienced in this life. And they're going to be heavy. They're going to be heavy. I'm not going to lie to you. But it's going to be encouraging nonetheless. You know, when we look at trauma, it's really the horrific experiences that we have had to deal with in life. All of the what we would consider tragedy, a series of unfortunate events, a terrible, terrible accident. We would consider those things traumatic. From the age of 5 up until I was probably 9 years old, I was molested by several different people. There was a time where I was asleep in my room and someone came into my room and they wanted to sleep with me. And at the time I was 8 years old, scared to death. As I've stated before in one of my previous videos. I was a teen mom. I had my daughter when I was 17 years old. And actually, a week after I made 17 and a week before Christmas, she passed away right next to me. I grew up with a mom who um, my mother was young when she had me. And so she wanted to kind of still live her life. You know, she had her own trauma that she dealt with and was dealing with. And we didn't have the best relationship growing up. Um, so she turned to alcohol and different things like that. My father lived 4 houses down from me, and we did not have a relationship. He was a drug addict. I have been in a series of very volatile relationships. I almost lost my life, and I almost lost my leg as a result of it. As a matter of fact, um, I had to go to the trauma unit where a team of 5 doctors and 4 nurses worked for 5 hours to save my leg due to a situation that I was in an abusive relationship. Throughout the course of my life, I have been raped a half a dozen times. So, how can I look at you all with a smile on my face after I have just revealed what I've just revealed to you? Because I don't look at trauma as something that I have to hold on to. It is not something that is required of me to hold on to. I cannot remain in something that will not produce the best of who I can be, the potential that I have in myself. I cannot allow trauma to dictate the beauty that I have within myself. You see, when we look at trauma, we look at these bad experiences that we've had in our lives, and they're terrible, terrible, but they're just experiences. That's all they are. Whether your experiences are good or tragic, they are just experiences. And once I began to look at my life and the experiences, what would be considered trauma, when I began to dissect all of that and realize that, you know, those things happened to me and I've dealt with them. I'm still funny. I'm still charismatic. I'm still intelligent. I'm still loving. So what I learned is that trauma did not take me away from who I was. And the reason it didn't take me from who I was is because I refused to allow it to. I refuse to remain within the memory of those things. I just, I learned to live with understanding that those things happen. Where I used to be victim, where I used to be victim, is when I always wanted to know why those things happen. And every time I would get to the why, it would bring up the pain of the memory. So what I began to do was to say, okay, these things have happened to me. And I accept them. I hold these things, these experiences that I have had, I personally hold them true to the mechanisms, or not necessarily the mechanisms, excuse me, but I hold them true to them developing me into who I am. I hold them true to the experiences that I've had. They are a part of me, yet they are not me. Some of those things shaped a perception, and I have had warped perceptions of a lot of different aspects of life. But until I navigated myself through those warped perceptions to understand the root cause of it, and going back and analyzing what happened to me and using what happened as a guideline to help me self-correct, I began to look at those traumatic experiences as teaching moments. And I taught my present how not to live in my past. I taught my present me how not to live in the past me. That is what helped me not to remain in my trauma. And what I've just shared with you guys is very traumatic. But I'm not on here, oh my God, I went through all these things. And, even when I tell certain people about those things, and even in the comment section, like, I don't want anybody saying, oh my God, I'm sorry those things happened to you. Please don't. Please don't. Because look at me. Y'all look at me. I'm not on drugs. I'm not all out here just, you know, with my mind half, just half gone. I still have the ability to smile. I still have the ability to have reason and rationale and think, still have the ability to love with my heart, and I still have the ability to teach and reach people. So trauma only really taught me to understand that life is what it is. And your experiences are just what they are, experiences. Nothing more, nothing less. And so I want to encourage, all of you to teach. Teach your present self how to deal with your past self. Teach yourself how to deal with your trauma. If you need the help, I'm here. I'm here. I'll leave all of my information um, in the description box if you need someone to talk to. But I want you to know that I am going to give you I'm going to give you words of wisdom. I'm going to give you uh, the discipline that you would need. I'm not one of these, people that's going to coddle you in it. I'm just not. So you have to be, you have to be willing to let it go. And if you're willing to let it go, I'm there for you. So this video has been probably one of the longest videos that I've done. I hope that you guys have gained some insight on trauma and everything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I am going to leave you for now, but I will be holding on to your love. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this content with someone who you may think could benefit from it. And I'll leave, like I said, I'll leave all my information in the description box below. Well, that's it for this video. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.